Okay. Okay, my... Can you give me a sec? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, number 23 IQ. Okay, that's better than the other time. Okay. Oh, this changed. Okay, this thing here totally changed. Okay. 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 Yeah, is there a way for me to get back? Okay, let's see. I may as well wait. Yeah, before I get started on the main event, I may as well wait for some people to come on to the stream. I mean, into the chat. So while I wait for people to come into the chat. Okay, then we go to him. For us to be able to go in there. Oh, look, it's another samurai. What the crap? Okay. Did I caught a bot or something? I can only assume that maybe I caught a bot and the thing got and the person got banned. I have no idea. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and check out my free company house. I've been meaning to check out my free company house. I want to see if I got my own room. If so, I'm definitely gonna decorate it out. I'm a freaking high level blacksmith for Pete's sake. Nice, guild mates. Okay, we got a house here. Can I go inside? Key in a boat was definitely blocking the way, but I suddenly got inside. What we got here? Oh! I can actually do it! Urgh! Okay. So I need... Oh man, I'm so close to 300,000 gil. Well, I should be able to get my own private room here. I don't even know what I like more. Do I want to have my own apartment? Okay. Is this some kind of karaoke room? Okay, you all. People are not even here. This is an old school classic that I think you all know and love. I'm a little teapot, short and sprout. This is my Goobo, and this is Merwib. Okay. What kind of fish? Dude, that's a rainbow fish. That's so cool. And just in case she thinks that I'm intruding, I think that she can see that I am indeed one of the kin. Or one of the guild, whatever you want to call it. One of the free company. Oh, nice shield. And of course, nice tail. Maybe I shouldn't be saying nice tail. It could be considered sexist, maybe. Material melder, materials... Oh, material supplier? Can I actually do my blacksmithing here? Okay, it looks like I can't do all my blacksmithing here, so, okay. Yeah, it must be basic material, okay. Okay, there must be more stuff. Let's take a look. Specify private... Move to specify private chambers. Move to company workshop. Schematic board. What the fudge? Submersible projects? Housing projects, ethereal wheel project? Holy crap. Mammoth Voyager, company credit exchange. A cerulean tank. Airship grade refined ceruleum. Required to fuel vessels traveling to the Sea of Clouds on exploratory missions. Voyages. Can also be used in submersibles for subaquatic voyages. Fabrication station. View company crafting log. Level 2 ethereal wheel stand. Okay, I guess I can contribute to the guild, contribute to the free company by doing this. After all, I am a blacksmith. So it should be easy for me to do. Voyage control panel. Airship management. Keys airship rank 50 to Canada. Galactic Express 999. Okay, I don't think I was okay. Sorry, for your company mates. I didn't know that I could launch things. Okay, let's get the fudge out of there. Yeah, let's check upstairs. Man, this feels like MTV Cribs. Free company edition. Can I play the piano? Can I keep playing? That's cool. Okay, looks like there's nothing up here, I don't think. That was fun. I wanted to... Okay, this is a striking dummy. Maybe this is going to be a good time for me to practice. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I gotta warm up enough. Let's check out another house. What kind of house is this? Hey there, ladies. My name is Marl. Can you make me a sandwich? In fact, I'll do it myself because that might be considered bad. But we got a picture of Lord Honchapont right there. R.I.P. Honchapont. Again, I can only assume this is a stripper thing. Okay. Okay, I got the Shadowbringer theme here. Yeah, that's a nice house. Oh, there's definitely a guildmate over there. Let's say hi. Okay, who's this guy? Who's this little guy? Oh, that's so cute. Not the fudge. Retainer. View items on sale. Alexander exoplating only $350? Old Man of the Sea. Okay, so I see now. We can sell things to each other. Okay. That's gonna be awesome to know. Okay. I wonder how much is it for an apartment. This violet storm looks at you in surprise. Let's see, go to the lobby. Let's see how much is it for an apartment. Apartment merchant. 500,000 gil for me to own my own apartment. But I can have my own room, which could be in the size of an apartment for 300,000 gil. Can I see? Go to specified apartments. Let's just see how big an apartment is. So I go to this one. Definitely a samurai room. Yeah, katanas right there. A whole bunch of sword collections. Yep, definitely a samurai room. Well, yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna have my own. I'm just gonna have my own private room in the free company house. All right. Alright, let's go. We gotta kick the freaking dragon's butt. Okay. Took a slight detour to taking a tour of the free company house. Okay, let me make sure that the stream is fine. There you go. Okay. Yeah, but I stalled long enough. Yeah, totally stalled long enough. It's time to burn down those Garlean banners. Yes, to the Royal Menagerie. Alright, here we go. Had a little fun taking a slight detour before the main event. Okay, oops. Let's go. Okay, the last time that we saw each other is that Xenos has fused himself with the dragon. That's more like instead of kind of fusing with the the blue eyes white dragon. Man, my guy's looking sharp in that stuff. Average wait time less than 5 minutes. Okay. Alright, well, we got some time to kill. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm still in the queue to go in there and fight that motherfudger. Okay. So, it seems that the lore of this area is that the king married the queen, and the queen was getting a homesick. So the king was like saying, let's bring a whole bunch of animals from our homeland here. And so he did. And then Xeno just went ahead and killed them all. Anything just to tick me off? I wonder. Nope. I guess it was not like that. Commits. Huh. There you go. Sweet cheese, that's a huge dragon! Jeez, and the tail is even the tail is not as long as my you know what. Okay, I'm rather new to this fight, so I'm hoping I do not let the team down. I'm just gonna have to try my best. Fudge! Ah! Okay, I totally fudged that one up. Okay. Okay, this is... Yep, I knew I'm going to be saying where are the eels. And my spelling is atrocious because that was my first time. Okay, maybe he's going to explain the mechanics. That way I know what to do. Okay, so I guess we follow the triangle. Okay, follow the triangle. Okay. Alright, just follow the triangle. Okay. Nice! Okay. Okay, I think we stack. Out of there! Out of there! Okay, definitely gotta do it. Okay, I think I get out of the group. Okay. Okay, follow the triangle. Okay, so far so good. Okay, triangle. Triangle over here. Okay, we beat the small little guys, okay. All the way over there. Samurai AoE. Okay, where to? Over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, follow the triangle. Okay, this must... Okay. Okay. Active... Okay, I don't remember this. Woo! Oh boy, okay. Okay. Okay, over there. Ooh. Okay, that was close. Okay, so far so good. Was I supposed to be standing in that? Okay, get the fudge out of there. Okay. Okay. Ah, darn it! much happened? Okay, now we're back here. Okay. Oh, well, I guess we get more health and more damage, so it should be fine. You're a better danger. Alright, just all we have to do is follow the triangle. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so far so good. So far, so good. Okay, over there. Following the triangle. Okay, I guess Samurai AoE. Okay, I'll get all the way over there. Okay, so far doing good. We're over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Woo! Okay. Woo! Okay. Okay, that was close. Okay, so far so good. Out of there. Okay. So far so good, we're not dying this time. Ooh, ooh, okay, out of the crack. Okay. Okay, there we go, alright. Out of there. Yeah, I think we separate from the group. You think we're good? You keep on attacking. Okay. The triangle's over there. Okay, we just stand still. There we go. Okay, so far all crap out of there. Whew! Okay. Alright, back in. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what that chain is. No one told me about no burning chains. Okay, no one told me about burning chains. Is it mass res? Please tell me it's mass res. Oh, we did it! Woo-wee! Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Gotta get the combination to the healer. She did a good job. Nice, I got on the combination myself. Fudging, take that, you mother fudger. You do not deserve a safe landing.
Are you all right?
Yeah, we're fine.
Xenos.
Please do not go after him. He can still kill you.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted.
Yep.
And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure.
Thank you very much for the like.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Yeah, Xenos needs to get laid. That's the only way he will be able to feel anything.
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Yeah, whatever you say, Xeno. Epip says, how does a penguin build its house? Out of ice? It glues it together.
Coward! Farewell, my first friend. My
No, that's a nice one, Epip. He better not.
Where is he?
He's dead. By his own hand.
And justice has been done.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
That's not true, Alfie. Epip also said, what do you get if you cross a beetle with an Australian dog? Good day, mate. No. I'm not sure, Epip.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you.
Dingo Star.
You know.
Oh yeah. Oh. I get the joke at Pip.
So let's do it together. For Alamigo!
Yeah, everyone's here. Yagiri. Okay, please don't do this to me, live streaming program. I was doing good too. Okay.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free. But what is freedom, really? We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them.
Alright, that was Stormblood.
We're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. 20 years of Imperial rule have left Alamigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't.
Yep, it came this far. Gotta take it all the way.
Because I remember the price of freedom.
It's never free.
I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end.
Yeah, I can only assume at least would no longer be a scion.
The end of the Imperial province of Alamigo, and the rebirth of Alamigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Okay, so that was Stormblood. I don't know what to say. Like, I would have had more stuff to say, but then sometimes I do forget. And also at the point is that during the times of Endwalk, during the times of the Endwalker launch, the queues was huge. And so I was going to do my part and not play the game for a while until things are cooled down. But all I do remember is that the game really did touch up on subjects of imperialism and conquering countries. It's definitely like a lot like the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire conquered many countries, conquered a lot of lands, but knowing that the Roman soldiers and stuff will be there for a very long time. Due to the fact is that the conquered does not like the conquerors very well, so the conquerors would have to earn their respect in order for them to be like one of the people. But knowing that will take a very long time, and I mean a very long time, because of other people that may think that they are savages. Like the Romans would say that the Britannians were savages. And also there was indeed, what was it? Africa. Yes, Africa, I think it was during the time of Scipio. Scipio razed Carthage to the ground. And And that made the people of Africa very mad at him. So, yeah. And there's so many atrocities that the Roman Empire did. But the Roman Empire was not at war all the time, I don't think. There was a time, I think, when the times of Marcus Aurelius, and I think also another time of Emperor Hadrian. During the times of Marcus Aurelius, Rome had peace for over 30 years, if I remember correctly. And then Emperor Hadrian, which is way later than Marcus Aurelius, was like saying, we're not going to conquer any more land. It's like, that is it. We have a lot to deal with here. And so that made many soldiers were like going to go to sleep and stuff like that. So Emperor Hadrian came up with an idea to send out fake intelligence to the soldiers alongside Hadrian's wall. And yeah. So even if you were to conquer lands, the conquered will not like you. So you have to earn their respect in order for the conquer to be complete. Because if you don't, you'll be at war with them for a very long time. Okay. Okay, let's skip. Estinian! Is there just raccoon?
What a fine mess we've made.
Yep, we should have just crushed those eyes to begin with. But then again, Alamiga wouldn't be free if he didn't.
Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether. Still, better safe than sorry.
Yep. Just crush those eyes. Yep, that is it. Nidhogg won't be coming back anytime soon.
There ends your hateful legacy.
It's over. Yep, your son got pwned. My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What nonsense. You do not mourn his loss? You surprise me, Your Radiance. He was your son and heir, and an irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not capable for thrones. nor are stars made to sustain false gods, who sup their very essence. Icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans. Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same. Preservation, restoration, compression, resurrection, all in the service of your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? There won't. Nope. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Your Radiance, you will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. He took off his mask. How dare you! Alright, you all have earned your freedom. Now go out there and be Americans. We did it. We liberated Alamigo. I do not know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it at all. Relief, I suppose. Pride and hope, too. We did it, Father. Ida, Papilimo, Conrad, Mefrid, Minfilia. We really did it. Did something happen over here? Was that a friend request or something? Everyone else would like to talk to you. You beat him. After all, you're the hero of this story, so run along and talk to your plaudits. Oh, she's trying to talk politician. Okay. Gigiri. For you to best Xenos, even after he had harnessed the power of a primal, is a testament of your ever-growing strength. Not bitter to have your vengeance stolen from you by another? There's a small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Mara. For we know Xenos was a monster and a tyrant, the man who killed my father and countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alphino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brethren. 'Twas merely a timely intervention. Full glad I am. I have not been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hean's most trusted allies. Indeed. When I awoke in the morning, I thought Lord Hean dead, and then he lived, and now he is here. It is truly a wonderful day. Praise the 12 of your victory, till you may have better brave souls. We gave their lives this day. We can comfort the knowledge that it was not in vain. Yeah, Merwin. Well done, Lieutenant YT. I will spare you your more flowery words. Doubtless you have your fill of them. Yeah! We did it! We bloody did it! We have sent word to Alagana. No. I have to go and tell them myself. Yeah, we fudging did it. The battle is won, but our return to Limsa Lamensa will have to wait until we sorted out the aftermath. If I could but step through a magical door into the drowning wench. Man, I could do that anytime. What's up, Alfie? After all we've been through, I should know better than to worry, but as ever, that the relief I felt upon finding you held in a hole in the royal menagerie, well, nigh reduced me to tears. The warrior of light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part you had not come to reset the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as a warrior of light as a warrior of light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you have done, and in the good you have inspired others to do. You're a natural-born leader of men, Moro. All these people weren't just following their commands, they were following you. And you lead them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them, and a glorious future they made possible. Ninago! Can you believe it? We won! We beat the bastards! Alamigo! Sorry, got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know. We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer all our hearts. Oh, that must have been company actions. Oh, it was not for nothing. It was all adventurers apiece. You hear me, lads? We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Oh, bugger, not again. I'm so bleeding happy I could cry. Arnival, my buddy. Aule. I wish you were here to see it. I didn't know or when, but I knew in my heart I would return here one day. Here's to the ones that didn't. Hey, what's up, mister? I know it's different from him and other Alamegans. For us, it is a great victory, but for them, it's a homecoming. I speak with Raubon, the hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen and the remainder of the 14th chose to surrender to our forces, after 20 long years, it's official, the occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, Father, momentous as this victory may be, the road lies before us with no less uncertain than the ones we walked. If we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I have no doubt that we can find a way forward. Thank you, Mara, for helping to make this dream a reality. Alright, we did it! If I were a fish... Speak with Lise. Finish your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come with me back to Rother's Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call the Scions together. I'll explain later. Yeah, she's possibly going to retire because now she's going to be a politician. Cat girl, we pet you. There you go. Chicken nuggets. There you go. Oh yeah, I don't even know where to begin.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
Yeah, she's gonna retire from the Scions. Had a feeling of that. Ever since it gave her the title of Commander.
Good. You're all here. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right, because you're Scions. Now, I'm obviously a Scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official. As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a Scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
You stole
Oh, I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest.
Randy Estrella needs to get head pats.
But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so? There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
She's getting teary-eyed.
oh gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Come on, group hug. Come on, need a group hug.
Come back here, you slippery little devil.
Freak yeah, go Setsu.
Could be so difficult. What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
With Yotsuyu. Yatsuyu and freaking Gosetsu on a deserted island. Maybe chop down that tree and make a raft. This is indeed the work of Shinryu, or Omega. Shinryu is dead. Since there is undeniably something down there, it's radiating massive amounts of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's lap dragon. I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls on us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever? And as you got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be danged. Financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquenchable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. Oh, is that before and after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, fine. But the moment I judge this little venture unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm in it. Savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer, and mechanical genius. You didn't. Nero! The only other person I could possibly think of. Now, come now. You must build their expectations too high. It'll be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. Nero told Skava, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Is he gonna put a thunder stuff like that around him? Sophiel the Hunter, one of the hounds. All right. Arval's adventure, we get a box, okay?
Come to see how we're getting on?
Yep.
We've made good progress since we took back Alamigo, but there's one big issue we still have to address. Leadership. The Domans had Lord Hien ready and willing to take the throne, but we've got no one like that here.
You better not have me as a leader.
Last ruler, and he wasn't called the Mad King for nothing.
Suffice it to say, our people have had their fill of kings, which means we need to find a new way forward.
If only it were that easy. Everyone and his uncle has an opinion. For the time being, we're just going to have to keep leaning on General Aldin and the Alliance for support, and see if we can't find a solution together. Something tells me we're going to be hosting a lot of meetings in the near future.
Yep.
But if that's what it takes, I'm ready to talk till my jaw aches. The reach is yours, Nago. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ah, there you are. I've been searching all over for you.
Really?
But don't worry, it's nothing bad. That said, this might not be the best place to talk. Will you join me?
Come on, it better be a sparring match.
I'll get to the point. Might you be interested in a spot of adventure? After all, we were adventurers before we were scions, were we not? After routing the Imperials and liberating Alamigo, I reckon we've earned a bit of respite, don't you? And what better way to spend it than by returning to our roots?
Yep, being adventurers.
So, what say you? Shall we call on Alphino and go adventuring?
Twist my arm, why don't you? Twist my arm, why don't you? Yeah! Alright then, let's go find Master Levier. Actually, leave it to me. I want you fresh for our little adventure. Wait for us by the Aetherite. And we'll be there shortly. See you there. It seems I'll be serving as contact between Alamigo and the Scions for time being. Naturally, my duties will also include spying on Beastmen's strongholds. Now that freedom is won, we'd be fools to let it slip through our fingers. Though maybe I'm not on the front lines, I will lend whatever support I can for the Alamigan brothers and sisters. Okay. Alright, Arnivald. Let's have ourselves a little adventure. Dispute with the monks of the Fist ended with Rauger's Reach being burned to the ground. In the years later of his rule, he was seized by the unshakable belief that unseen forces were conspiring to steal his crown, and so he ordered that every soul within a claim to the throne to be executed, including his own family. The wealth of the poor sods he put to death became property of the king, and it is said that these royal treasures were hoarded somewhere in the palace. Thus born the legend of the Mad King's Trove. I believe the direction of our adventure is to take, I assume, mine to unearth a hidden bounty. You assumed correctly. Okay, well of course we won't be the first to make the attempt. Following Alamigo's liberation, more than a few eager soldiers turned turned the palace upside down in hopes of claiming an easy fortune. Even after scouring every room for dust until dawn, they uncovered not a single coin. Their gold lust drained away as quickly as it came. And the legend of the Mad King's Trove remains simply that, a legend. But I see you have no intention of letting the story end there. What self-respecting adventurer would? The three of us delving into a decades-old mystery? Tell me the thought doesn't set your heart to racing. Alright, let's go. Let's hunt that treasure down. Okay, how come it says no data? Learn an emote to box. Okay, who are you? Another striking opportunity. To call a Coral. Okay, so I guess these are raids. Okay. Down for a raid? Okay, I'm down for that. I could go for need some new jewelry and stuff. Okay, the news of Doma and Alamigo's liberation has kindled the flames of revolution in every quarter of the Empire. I heard the Imperial province of Dalmasca has already risen up in rebellion. Which means the Guardians must surely have their hands full. What better time now to indulge in such a diversion? Tell us, Arnival, have we any clues as to where to begin our search? Well, judging by how the other treasure hunters fared, nosing around the palace isn't likely to go anywhere, but likely to ask around. That would be a simply no. Yeah. In any case, I shall pay a visit to Allied Archivist and request access to the records seized from the Imperials. The Guardians are meticulous about such things. If they uncovered a trove during the occupation, the event is certain to have been recorded. In the meantime, two of you can track down who worked at the palace, servants and officials at Theurgic days. You will be looking for the people who have been 40 summers or more. They can tell you about the king and his bloody deeds. May prove useful. To be sure, listen well. Arvold, pray try your luck in the fringes and the peaks while this Mars make rounds in the Alamican quarter. That's what I was thinking. I was the party leader. Not that I mind, of course. Let's be about it, eh? Yeah, typical Canadian. Not to mind that, of course. Let's see. Afterwards, something gate. Okay. First of all, now we got you. Shall we call it Eureka? I think it's over this way. Okay, that's the hospital room. That's not it. Ah, it's over there. Okay, Tombstone Exchange. looks cool. Let's see about this. Okay, I want to see the hat. Let's see. Oh, I mean, that headband would look so great on a samurai. Okay, what about token exchange? Totem gear Ultima weapon. Okay, let's see here. Show things of samurai. Ooh. Oh, that's a sick looking katana. Let's see. Skaven gear exchange. Okay, let's see. What we need is samurai. Okay, augmented Skaven, let's see. Let's try you. Just for the sake of it, let's see. Ooh. I like that katana. And it seems like I go for, oh man. I guess when I get so, let's go get myself a new sword. Yeah, why not? Let's get me a new sword. Yeah. Okay. Now that armory chest. Character, there we go. And to put you up. Oh wait a minute, I forgot, okay, inventory. I could have sworn I did a quest that allows me to get the... I guess not yet, maybe. Oh, as a matter of fact, I want to check out something real quick over here. Okay, I'm going to check out you real quick. Lost Elegant Gear Augmentation... I'm not there. Okay, let's try you. Okay. Samurai. Okay, let's see this. Okay, try it on. Oh, that is nice. I need to get Skaven Jacket of Striking. Okay, so do I have to go on over here to get it? Okay. Is it you? Okay, this... Okay. Alright, maybe someday we'll go ahead and do some ultimates. Yeah, possibly I'm gonna make up a day, and it's gonna be straight raiding. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Have a raid day. Not me, lad. Surely you have heard stories of the Mad King. He used to hold public executions on the divine audience. Anyone, and I mean anyone, is suspected of conspiring against the crown was flung from the top of those steps. Suffice it to say, I stayed as far from the palace as possible. Okay, where to go? Up here. Looks like this way. Okay, up this way. Okay. Retired Rogadin. I served the pleasure of King Theodoric and lived to tell the tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was a dark chapter in my life, and one I'd soon forget. Hardly a night went by when he didn't hear blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers, which of course we were under orders to ignore. So we'd still stand still as statues, try not to imagine what horrors were unfolding within. If you were so hell-bent on finding what happened in the palace, head down the street and ask old Ernald. He was the king's head scribe. And speaking of scribe, you all need to subscribe. Okay. Mature maid. You want to hear an old maid's story, do you? Well, most of what I know is the Mad King's common knowledge. He only considered His Majesty when he deigned to attend executions he ordered for a while after watching his enemies die. Was that enough to coax him out of hiding? After he started seeing assassins in every shadow, and wouldn't set foot outside the palace walls, and I was offered work. there as a royal servant once, but the mere thought of it left me a cold sweat. It's that bad, huh? Let's see what you have to say now. There's still much work to be done, but I am prepared to do whatever it takes to get Alamiga back on its feet. F yeah for that, mister? Yes, I am Arnold. What do you want with me? You would have me dredge up some decisively unsavory memories, yet if Alamiga is to move forward, we must needs acknowledge the misdeeds of the past. Very well, I shall tell you what I remember. I think you know Theodoric's paranoia and public executions of his kinsmen? Public executions is a no-no. Those were terrible enough, but in his last days, King Fervent mind settled upon a slightly grislier method of disposal, which only chosen few were unfortunate enough to witness. His Majesty ordered the court thumage to unleash a vile curse upon the remaining members of the royal family, a magic which transforms them into fiends of hideous aspect. Resulting monstrosities that can cast into darkness below the palace. Even now, my sleep troubled my nightmares. If others of Theodoric's blood were prone to share his madness, then mayhap it is a kindness that the monarchy ended with him. Yeah, which means we're going to kill the old king. Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Leave me to begin. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of a fantastic treasure, and found precisely none. It was possible, I suppose, that a corrupt official belligerently hid the fact of the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself. But I find it highly unlikely that so valuable a find would stay secret for long. I conclude that our prize either does not exist or that the Imperials somehow overlooked it. But what of you, Mara? Were your investigating ever more fruitful? Yes, it was. My investigations bear fruit. Turn into monsters? What could he mean by this? Darkness beneath the palace, I wonder. I met an old man in Alighieri who spoke of the palace's subterranean prison, but he said not of cursed abominations. The Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds. Could this scribe fella been spinning him a yarn? Do you believe him, Mara? His fears seemed genuine. And he was afraid. That does lend credence to the tale, though I am not sure how that helps us in our search. Do not be hasty. Arnold's antidote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden, but I share my theory. There's a matter I would clarify. Arnold, you spoke of a light-hearted adventurer, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. So why are you so intent on finding this treasure? It wasn't all pretense, I swear it, but you're right. My father was an Imperial army and a man of Garlean blood. I know what you mean. I say that my Alamigan mother did not welcome my arrival. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin was emerging, a third eye. It's the kind you see in pure blood Garleans. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage, and took up a knife. War paint serves to cover the scar. That's why his face paint is like that. And in the end, she turned me out on the street, and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo. A feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse. The best I can say is the years I followed is that I survived, but I hated the animal I'd become. I eventually left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees for the other side of the wall. And then it turned out that I turned to adventuring, and that road led me to the company of the Scions. I tell you this, you understand, I know all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I draw steel on ordinary folk for a measly crust of bread. With the Yordrek's gold, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like that. Thank you, Arvold, and I apologize that I cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I felt to be clear on our intentions. Well, Mara, are you content to surrender the treasure to Arvold's noble cause and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward? But yeah, we are. Then I should be glad to tell you my theory on the resting place of the Mad King's Trove if you're able to mind to hear. Ah, there you go. I need is, let's see, sling. Okay, no problem. Let's head on over to the inventory. There we go. Okay, let's see. Necklace. Um. Okay, what about you? Okay, wrist. Okay, ring. Okay. Huh. Yeah, my ring is better than that. Okay. Mad King's Trove. Mayhap it would be better if we first adjourn to a more suitable location. In any case, a rival treasure hunter overhears our plans. You mean good thinking. That's not exactly what the reason, but 'tis certainly a valid concern. Let us reconvene at the southern edge of Loch Seld. Alright, we're on our way to a freaking treasure hunt. Never thought the day would come that these gates were open to all. Would you like to pass through? Yes, please. Yeah, we kicked the Garleans out. Mother fudgers are not even, are like even perhaps the same as the Romans. Oh, we got another samurai here. Samurai buddies. Okay, where's my emotes? Let's see. Emotes. Oops. Here we go. Battle states. There we go. Gotta love doing emotes. Forgive me, it was not my intention to draw out our proceedings. I simply wish to have the lock in sight while I explain things. Prior to the great flood of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, the lakes you see before you were dry ravines, and this, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city Scala, which rose and fell during the Fifth Astral Era. For what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the waters began to rise. Having already but destroyed by the war, yet its ruins remain to this day at the bottom of Loch Seld. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace, mentioned by Theodric's former scribe, was not a reference to the prison, but a place further below the ruins of Scala. As summarized that the Mad King's unfortunate kinsmen were cast down were not simply out of a desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Theodric wanted to keep the ruins secure. But you were saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's trove? Most definitely, man. Precisely. And since we know that the court Thaumaturge was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance into the old city had been magically concealed. Which would explain how a legion of Imperial soldiers and God knows how many Alamegans never found a trace. However, we have certain advantages, which they did not enjoy. Mara, would you be so good as to swim down to the bottom of the loch and for an underwater route into the ruins? While you do that, I'll involve the portal within the palace. Alright, so we gotta get on a fudging treasure hunt. Okay. Oh man, I got disconnected. Okay, 56 in queue. Okay, now we're back. Okay, we need to go this way. That should be it. Yep, that is it. Lock cell's floor? Oh. You discovered a passage that appears to lead under the palace foundation. Press on and see where it goes. You come to a worn stone door, standing temptingly ajar. It would appear to have formed an entrance to subterranean ruins. Laurel, it's Alpha Node. We have searched the prison beneath the palace and found a door. Why? We could have just used that. Why did you need me to go underwater? Have you ought to report? You believe it leads into the ruins. Excellent, then I propose that we proceed to our respective entry points and look to somewhere to meet in the middle. Oh, come on, lads. We might as well make it a race. Victory goes to the first adventurer to find the treasure. Godspeed. The drowned city of Ascala. And I will join. Okay. Okay, while we wait up on the group. Alright, it's time to raid. Well, not exactly a raid. Time to unleash some damage. Time to unleash the damage. Okay, there we go. Oops. Okay, jeez, what the world is the tank doing? Is this what tanks do nowadays? Okay, out of there. Okay, we got a horse. Nice horse. I want that to be a mount. Come on, please let this horse be a mount. Okay. It's been a while since the last time I played Samurai. Oops. Yeah, I think we did good still. Okay, PC lagged a little bit. Well, to me the game lagged. But still, everyone's doing fine. And don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. Okay, you're doing good. Okay, looks like we got a stage. Okay. Okay, and you read these sons of B words. Jeez. Okay, what the fudge? Yeah, sure. Okay, was that a bit too much to pull? Huh. Yeah, it's fine. We all make mistakes. Jeez. There we go. Pass on that. Okay, my net's definitely... I mean, net's is definitely a little laggish. I'm gonna have to lower the latency down on the next stream. Arrived at the door of the unopened. Well, that's a big guy. What's up, big guy? My name is Moro. I'll be your samurai for today. Samurai and ninjas. Working together. Uh-oh. Out of there. Okay, do I... Okay, I kill these things. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, this is a cool boss, I have to admit. Letting up some big number damage. Let's see what we got. I'll take that. Thank you. And pass on that. Okay, definitely the game must be lagging on me, so sorry if it's sorry for people in the group. Looking good. There we go. Now we are the big guys. Okay, now then, let's see, Samurai AoE. Okay, got into that by accident, didn't mean to. Get out of there. Okay, we're doing good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, wants to take on the whole room again? Okay. Down for that. Okay, I should have gotten out of that. My fault. Okay, I was about to do okay. Big boy, ready to get head powdered. Mutated cat boy. Ooh, and oh, fudge! I'm stuck. Okay, my fault. My fault. I wasn't sure the mechanic was similar to Lakshmi. Sorry. Oh yeah, I got 2 vulnerability stacks because I didn't know about the tail. Oops! No, I'm stuck! Don't attack! And of course I got in there. Okay. Okay. Oh, fudge! Whew! I have obtained 4,200 gil. Alright, that was an awesome group. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the group.
Bugger it.
Are you all right?
Aye. Everything's still attached.
Yeah, man, we found it.
It seems both our paths led here. We spent altogether too much time fleeing fiends horrid and numerous. How fared you?
Fought and killed them all.
Much the same, then. 'Twould appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Well, we put them all to rest.
Their misfortune is our fortune?
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
Oh, that was stolen.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
You distribute the treasure to everyone. Arnold and I forged ahead to the fastest pace we could, but I was not surprised to find you waiting for us. I suppose it serves us right for challenging the Warrior of Light. Next time we agree on some matters of handicap? we may have lost Alphino, but think of what we found. Quite, I am really sighing of mountains of riches. Like how real was the sight of flowing specter, you mean? You should hear him scream, Mario. Must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trip, and that's all that matters. The butcher's blood, and we get a measure of our reach orchestration role. All jesting aside, we must tell the people the good news. I think Lee should be the first. Second, to be a meeting of representatives all across Alamiga, so she is surely to be in the city. Shall we seek her out? At least I am serious. If you're gonna be like the king, the Mad King, I am serious. I would kick your butt. How do I get up there? You three look pleased with yourselves. What have you been up to? I'm glad you asked, Lisa. I'm pretty sure you gotta like the answer. You're joking, the Mad King's trove? I thought it was a myth. So did plenty of people, but they didn't have Morrow and Alpha Node in their party. Credit for it finding goes to them. As for what to do with it all, I vote we go into alleviating the suffering of Alamiga's poor. Gods, if there's as much as you say. Our revolt did not exaggerate, I assure you. We could not hope to carry even a fraction of it on our own. I have taken the liberty of sketching out a rough of the map of the ruins. If you assemble a squad of your most trusted freedom fighters, they should follow the route and lead where the treasure lies. Understood. I'll make sure every corner is accounted for. And that goes for spending all of it as well. Thank you. And there's one other thing. When time comes, draw up a plan for distributing the spoils. I would ask you consult Alpha Node. I do not have a head for details. I'm not educated. I see that simply handing out sacks of gil won't solve everything, but it could rightly tell you what to do instead. Another feeling, I welcome any advice you give us, Alpha Node. Of course, I shall be at your disposal. Commander, we got a problem. Deep breaths, what happened? A mob gathered outside headquarters. They started making demands. You better see for yourself.
Step back, all of you!
Like hells we will! We know who you've got in there!
We're not leaving till you hand her over!
Bring her out! Bring her out!
What's going on?
Someone let slip about Fedora.
It's true then! The bitch really is in there! I knew it! I bloody knew it! We demand vengeance! Bring her out! Today we butcher the butcher!
Come on, you don't mean that! We'd be no better than the Imperials if you'd all just calm down!
Calm down! That monster and her thrice damned skulls dragged my man from our home and beat him to death in the street!
Aye! And my dad! That bitch has spilt enough blood to fill a lock!
We all know her crimes. She's a traitor and a murderer. How many of your resistance friends have died at her hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her! So that's what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, Railbot.
Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo.
Hey, who's this?
That's the Bull of Alamigo.
My friends, you are not alone in your anger, your grief, your despair, for it is mine as well. That gnawing pain in your breast, it is enough to bring an old bull to his knees. But I ask you, brothers and sisters, to think not only of the family and friends who were cut down before your very eyes, but to think also of the ones who were abducted, the ones who may yet live. Where were they taken? What became of them? These questions demand answers. I share your thirst for justice, for vengeance, but we will gain only fleeting satisfaction if we give in to our base appetites. We will never know the truth. Now is the time that we, the people of Alamigo, must decide what manner of nation we will build for ourselves and for generations yet unborn. When they look to our example, will they see a people who held fast to their principles, or one who cast them aside when tried? I say to you, it is our responsibility to give these prisoners a fair trial, that they might answer to all of Alamigo. The Garleans called us savages, and I'll be damned if we prove them right.
But yeah.
I know you're right, I do, but... Okay.
Okay. Ralbon saved the day again. My thanks, Ralbon. Listening to their anger, I could feel myself being swept away. 'Tis a difficult tide to stem. 'Twas the same rage which brought us our feet and carried us to victory, but now the war is over and the unspent fury is being channeled into vengeance. And it's not just there, we've reports of mobs forming all over. Those have been targeting folk who have been cooperating with the Garleans. It started with insults most often, and sometimes picking up stones. Some industrious souls even thought to seek out the graves of Xenos and his officers. It was grim. I want to build a country where everyone, regardless of race or origin, live side by side in peace. But maybe the time isn't right. Maybe people just aren't ready. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. The representatives will be here soon, and I'll be darned if I'm going to give up before I've even begun. Who are these representatives anyway? Village elders, refugee leaders, and the like. It wouldn't be right for us to dictate the nation's future on our own, so we've planned a summit of sorts. Their own version of Congress. We've invited the Anamanta and Kirin for participation. Alamigo stands at a crossroads, and this meeting will decide which path it takes. The matter of Rodola's sentence cannot be suffered to disrupt the proceedings. Then let us execute her and be done with this. She herself asked to be put to death. The Naga, I already explained why we wouldn't do that. Sending her to the gallows might satisfy people right now, but there would it end? Should we round up everyone who collaborated and everyone who didn't resist? There would be none left. We'd be no better person than Thearchic or Xenos. Might I be allowed to speak with Rodola? Only I caught a glimpse of her past. A moment of it anyway, during the fight. She's done terrible things, unforgivable things, but in some ways she's a victim of the circumstances in which she was born. And that's something I can understand. Alright, speak with the prison guard when you're ready. I'll come and join you. I want to talk to her too. I'll return to my duties then. We've barely begun to investigate the facility where they gave Rodola her powers. Be fairly warned, friends. She will test you. Do not let your emotions color your judgment when she does. Okay. Well then everybody, it looks like this is going to be it for today's live stream. Hoping that you all had some fun today. Hope to see you again next time. Bye bye everyone.